Okay. This is a Halloween reading. Talks about temptation, lies, chaos, and spontaneity. Alright, we'll see what is going on. Some cards. We have the Nine of Swords with sleepless nights and regrets. We have the Seven of Cups with illusions and psychic bonds. We have the Hanged Man in reverse with no sacrifice, no waiting. The High Priestess in reverse with no wisdom, not a good judge of character. We have the Queen of Wands. We have no strength, and we have not really seeing anybody. We have the King of Cups in reverse. So no expression. Me on a good day. I don't know. I just, you know, you get into the Wednesday Addams character and you just have resting bitch face all day. It's me on a good day. I just sit back with my latte watching people. It's a good day. Okay, so costume. What you want to become. We have financial pinch here. We have do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. We have jack-o'-lantern. What you need to do to make this happen. Something important such as a new job or a raise. We have beware of greed or greedy people. We have haunted house. Fears that you are ready to let go of. We have somebody working against you behind your back. We have muddled, unclear way of thinking. How to let go with the graveyard here. We have disappointment in friend or lover. We have unsettling times. Need to plan ahead. So, somebody here is going to have to make some type of call, a judgment call on their own well-being. I feel like somebody might be a little short on money. Then we have candy. How to have more sweetness in your life. We have somebody who's trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. We have disappointment in some affair. We have coffee, latte, flattery, pig. We have adversity. We have drugs, drug addict. We have number 2929. We have roulette. We have sensationality. We have Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back. We have meeting up. We have pipe. We have 7878. We have number 63. We have a comb. We have workplace affair. We have pot. We have general. We have retail. We have decadence. We have $75. We have baby. We have porter and truck. We have pelican. We have vanilla. We have frenemy. We have custom reading. So I feel like it's either an SA situation or a ambush situation. I feel like you're going on a date with somebody and they're either related to your enemy, they're like brother, sister of your enemy, or they're trying to use a fake account online to lure you into a situation. So just be careful. All these Halloween readings have like stalker energy. I feel like somebody's being a stalker on purpose, and their real ambitions and things they want to do are not really put in front and center. And you might be misreading signals too, because they want you to misread signals, an illusion type of mentality, I guess. But just beware of surroundings. Like I said before, it's good to have some point of defense, either like mace, pepper spray, some type of martial arts maybe, but you do have to have something to defend yourself in situations like this, because stranger danger is a real thing. Stranger danger can be anybody. that wants to cause harm to you. It doesn't have to be like somebody who's older than you or whatever. It could be a peer. It could be a frenemy. It could be a old boss. It could be a stalker. It could be somebody in your neighborhood. I mean, you do have to take precaution with some people. You know, some people are just crazy. So hopefully you use discernment with certain people you're around, and if it feels off, don't go with them, because there has been a lot of people that have been saved by their intuition alone in a serial killer scenario or in a desperate situation. And if you're in a populated area, it's the best time to get away because they're already confused and they don't want to make a scene. But you can make a scene all day if you want to, in order to get away. I don't want anybody being taken or kidnapped for any reason. I was brought up around the millennium, and there was a lot of people that were like weirdos that were just like sitting in front of like neighborhoods and stuff, watching buses, following buses around, waiting for like naive kids to get off and like come with them in their car or van or whatever. It was a weird time to be alive, and those people always had the worst of intentions. I grew up with a girl named Emily, and she got taken by one of these vans because she, like, I don't know what was said to her or whatever, but it was just like her mom was in the hospital or whatever, and this guy kind of knew that information, I guess, or from like certain things that were posted online amongst relatives or something, and like recognized Emily, and he said like, oh, your mom's in the hospital, she told me to come and get you or whatever. And I told my mom that, and I was like, that is the scariest thing somebody could say to you, like taking advantage of a situation in order to lure you into their truck, car, van. I never saw my friend Emily again. Like, her mom came home from the hospital and was looking for her. And I had to tell her that she went to the hospital with somebody in a van with the license plate number. I was one of those kids with a photographic memory, but I miss my friend, and I felt like I didn't do enough in that situation, and it took me a long time to get over that, you know. It's hard. So be careful. If you feel like it's too good to be true, it is. If you feel like it's off, it's better to stay where you're at. If you don't recognize this person, they don't use a code that your family uses, because everybody in my family has a code for different people in our family. So if they're not using a particular code for that particular person that, you know, you're talking about or whatever, it's not true. My mom made sure that we all knew different codes for different people in the family, so that we would know that it was the all clear and that was true what they were saying. If they didn't use the code, we knew it wasn't true. And we could run, because within 5 minutes of meeting up with somebody, they should know the code or whatever. But yeah, it was a weird time to be alive. Everybody's like, oh, the 90s were cool. I'm like, the 90s were cool, and if you could run in JNCO jeans, then yeah, like, great time. But yeah, I mean, it was just weird time. It was just a bunch of stuff, like people trying to pose as like modeling agencies, acting agencies, to get like minors to like be semi-clad and all this. It was very weird. My mom was like, we're not doing modeling. If you want to do modeling, you can do it at home with your own camera and all this, but you're not posting the pictures online or anything. Like, cameras in our family were like, you take the picture, you save the picture, you put it in a lockbox, and nobody's gonna see that picture except you, me, and I when we put it in a photo album. Like, my mom was very cautious with us, and she was a good mom. She was to the point where she knew just by looking at somebody that they were good, bad, or in between. and the in between never got to watch us if they were like a babysitter or whatever. And if she didn't feel right about a place, she went with her intuition. She was like, no. And her intuition was always on point. So if you feel in your heart it's a bad situation, get away from it. And the intuition should hit you right before you get there. Like if you're sick, you're anxious, or you have like a bad headache, that's intuition saying you need to lay down and leave it alone. You need to avoid this. And avoid giving people your addresses. I know a lot of people do that. That's weird. But you should avoid that. Unless you feel like it's necessary to get to know this person. And they should be a safe person that knows your address. Excuse me. But yeah, stranger danger, real thing as an adult and as a kid. Should have some type of code, precaution, something put in place that makes you feel more secure about where you're going and what you're doing. Know some defensive move to get away from somebody. If you don't know the person, don't drink anything at their house, don't eat anything at their house. Just that type of thing. I've survived this long. That crazy, over precautious stuff works. Anyway, this is where I leave you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of everyone. Use discernment. A lot of discernment. If you feel unsure about something, it's a no. It's a definite no. Okay. Don't try to people please your way out of a situation. It's not going to work that way. You're going to be taking advantage of it, and you'll be regretting every moment of it. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you later. Take care of yourselves.